This is the fastest car in the whole wide world. Oh, you little kitty. Hey guys, this is Overtake, otherwise known as Oliver. This is my first video on this channel, and I wanted to start off by giving you guys a tour of my sim setup. This is what I'm going to be starting to make videos with. And I wanted to make this to basically, I guess, just show what I'm working with. Disclaimer, you do not need to spend as much money as I have on a sim setup. I probably shouldn't have, but I couldn't help myself. I've wanted a sim setup like this since I was a kid, and I have never had so much fun racing in a video game with this. So yeah, I wanted to basically start this channel as a way to progress or show my progression through sims like iRacing, and just other fun content like reviews for other sim parts. If any companies are interested, I'm happy to do that. But also just to, shoot the shit, have some fun. I want to make content for the people like me who want to feel like they made a good purchase. And yeah, I guess let's just get through it. So right now, my sim rig is a mix between Moza, SimMagic, SimNet, and a local company that's actually 14 minutes away from my work. They're called SimMotion, and they make cockpits like this one and other parts like this to basically make your sim setup as best and customized as it can be for you. And I love them. They're great. This is probably their best intermediate / entry level cockpit that you can get from them. It's way more sturdy than most of those random $100 cockpits that you can get online. I got to sit in it, see their whole content creation room where they use cockpits like this, and it convinced me. I mean, it's so much bang for your buck. You get a whole pedal plate right here. As you can see, these little pillars here, they adjust to raise it up or lower it down, move it back and right. Whatever you need it to do, it's there for you, and I love it. Seat moves back and forth. It tilts back and everything. You even got little mounts right there if you're like me and you want your handbrake sitting right there. They even have keyboard mounts that you can get, mouse plates that you can buy, and even speaker plates, but I'm broke, so I don't do that. Moving on, we have a Moza R3 with a wheel extension. I decided to get this because it's as close to the R5 wheel as possible, and it's made of leather and good stitching. It's even got this little yellow part which matches the stickers, which I love. I know people are always talking about how the R9 or R5 are so much better. Why not just get those? It's so much more force feedback, and force feedback's what you need if you want to get that power, that feeling of realism. And I'm just over here like, man, your wheelbase is not going to make or break your setup. I mean, if you don't have a direct drive wheel, maybe, but I feel like for most people like myself, 4 Newton meters of force feedback is already plenty. I'm not trying to kill myself with more of that, but I might do some upgrades in the future. Maybe I'll get a better wheelbase. Maybe if Moza for somehow decides, oh, we'll give you a wheelbase if you want to try it out, I will absolutely do a review on it if you want me to. I'll stress test it, all this other crap. But as far as I'm concerned, this is the best bang for your buck that you can get. Best entry level direct drive wheelbase I've ever seen. I don't even think Fanatec has something like this. I got the Xbox version, and it comes in a bundle too for like $300 with the SRP light pedals. Totally worth it. I'll get more into why those are on my wall in a little bit. But yeah, I love that you basically have an Xbox controller built into your wheel, a whole bunch of doohickeys, buttons. You can basically use this like a controller if you want to. I might upgrade to a different wheel in the future, but for now, this thing is great. Right now I have my R3 original wheel on my wall as well because, well, if you have big hands like me, this thing don't really fit your hand very well, and I'm constantly having to pinch my fingers upward like that to hold on to it properly. And this flat spot's unappealing. The textured grip I just don't really like super well. Luckily, they do sell the wheel extension for relatively cheap if you were trying to upgrade it. Way better, in my opinion. I would totally recommend doing it. I like drifting personally in games like Forza and Assetto Corsa, so that's what I like to do. But yeah. Moving on to my shifter and handbrake, I'm currently using a Simnet load cell handbrake. This thing is a fantastic, probably the best entry-level handbrake you can get in the market right now. You get tons of different elastomers and another set of spring, and it's great. Right now I just have the base set of spring and elastomer on it because I think that's perfect for the amount of strength you really need to pull a handbrake back. I don't even think real cars really have it that even this strong on there, but it definitely beats having just a normal non-load cell handbrake. I know Moses sells it for like about the same price as this one, so I just ended up deciding to get one of these. You can adjust it to tilt this bar forward if you're like me and you want your handbrake nice to your seat, like a real car. But you can also have it tilted up if you want it on the side right here, which I have done at one point. But yeah, you also are able to tilt this forward and back if you're desiring that kind of feel. And it's just overall a fantastic entry-level handbrake. Maybe I'll do a more in-depth review on it another time with testing the different elastomer feels. But I could do that with every part of my rig if I wanted to. Moving on, we have my shifter, which is a SimMagic H-pattern / sequential. This is the DS-X8 shifter. This thing is insane. Probably one of, if not the best shifters that you can get as just a normal guy like me. Obviously I don't have the normal shift knob on here like the other one, but for anybody who owns a shifter like this, you know that the fucking normal shifter knob is a frickin' beefcake. Like, what the fuck is that? It's insane. This thing is like, it fits my palm really well, but at the same time, it just looks kind of silly. No offense to Magic. I know you guys did the best that you could, but it feels too much like a toy than an actual shifter, which maybe that's what they were going for. Maybe they didn't want people to think you could actually put this thing in your car. But I ended up just getting one of these. It is a custom-made carbon fiber shift knob. I got it also from SimMotion. They sell pretty much any kind of custom part that you want for your sim rig. So I got one from them. This thing is fantastic. It looks and feels like an actual shifter on a proper drift car or just car in general. As far as the shifter performance goes, it's insane. You get 8 gears, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and if you want to, pull up 7th, 8th, and then pull up again, reverse. And look at that neutral wobble. Isn't that just awesome? This thing is insane. And if you're really desiring that feel of a sequential shifter because you're just like that, you can have that, baby. Oh yeah. Now, I know a lot of people have problems with this shifter in the sequential mode where it likes to stick when you're shifting it like that. The easiest fix, and why mine is not doing that, is this lug nut right here. Don't let people confuse you with that. It's so easy to adjust. They even come with a little Allen key. You just stick it in there, twist it one way or the other, and you can loosen this to make it feel a lot lighter. Personally, I have it a little bit on the heavier side because I want to feel like my shifting is a lot more intentional. So I'm money shifting less, and I'm shifting the way I want to more. Because if I'm spending too much time focusing on my shifter while I'm trying to do a heel toe shift, I'm going to spin out. I'm going to get distracted. It's not the best. So that's just my personal preference, but you can have it as light as you want it. It's amazing. And yes, as you can see, I do not have a shifter mount, or at least a proper one for this chassis. They do sell proper shifter mounts for this, but it was already sold out by the time I got this shifter. And considering the price for it, I personally just would rather, since they even said this would be a better option too, and I'm fully inclined to believe them, just putting a little bar of chassis mount attached to your rig, just like this. I mean, it feels more realistic. You have it right next to your seat, so when you're sitting down, it feels like a real car. And it looks like it wobbles a little bit. Yes, it does, but that's because I'm physically moving it with my arm. When I'm sitting here and I'm shifting, this bitch don't move a lick. It is amazing. That's enough of that. Now, moving on to the star of the show, my pedals. So, the reason why my other pedals are mounted onto my wall is because I'm currently using Moza's new CRP2 load cell pedals. Now, most of you are probably thinking, holy shit, why the fuck would you spend that much money on pedals like this? Well, shut up. But also, these things are great. I mean, if you're looking for pedals that feel a lot more realistic, but you don't want to break the bank by buying like fully haptic feedback M-Booster Moza pedals, and you just want something that feels pretty great, maybe a little bit better than the CRPs. I still haven't tried those, by the way, so don't take my word for them being better. Maybe I'll do a review on it in the future. Maybe if Moza wants to send me pedals for that, I'll try it out. But I got the CRP2s because they're just the best bang for your buck. I got the clutch pedal and the brake kit. Or not the brake kit, but I got the clutch pedal and the full other set of pedals with this. It does come with this plate for about $430. Now, the reason why it is that expensive is because this thing has infinite, and I mean infinite, adjustability. There are so many different ways you can have these set up. You can even buy a mount for these pedals that turns them upside down. I don't even think there's another pedal on the market right now that has that feature of realism, if that's what you're going for. But the clutch snaps into place like that because of the spring. Feels amazing. I love that. The brake is fucking heavy. You do not need the M-Booster to get this kind of pressure on there. And the throttle, fantastic. It's smooth, buttery. I love it. Now, the reason why this costs so much is not just that, but you not only, and you do not need the brake performance kit to get this, but you get an extra spring, an extra throttle spring, and I think like 4 to 5 different types of elastomers for the pedal set, the brake kit. And they're all different from the brake performance kit. So if you wanted to spend that extra money, like, you have so many freaking options for this thing. It's insane. And the elastomers that it comes with are great. Like, I don't really think you need more than that unless you're trying to go pro, pun intended. But yeah, you can tilt these pedals up if you want to. You even have this little heel plate here, which you can adjust to depending on how big your feet are. If you're like me, you have size 15 feet. You probably want your pedals to be a little bit more shaped like mine. I have my brake and my clutch closer together so that when I'm heel toe shifting, my whole foot is within these two pedals, close to it at least. And it's great. I love that. Thank you, Moza, for making me accessible to my pedals. And yeah. Oh, one other thing. You can also put haptic feedback sensors, and I love this about this. You can put pretty much any brand of haptic feedback sensors on the back of your pedals. They just said, fuck it. You want to do that? You can. Why not? So, yeah, I love that. That's another thing. So when I want to, maybe I'll spend the extra buck and I'll get some haptic feedback sensors for that, but that'll be another video. Now, currently I just have a little monitor stand attached to my desk. SimMotion does sell monitor stands or TV stands that do attach to the cockpit. I did not buy it because I do not have the money for it right now, because I'd have to buy a whole new TV for that. But yeah, it's great. I got an MSI monitor going into it. This is great for what I need right now. Sometimes I'll even use VR with this maybe, but it just depends. Got a Blue Yeti microphone hooked up to the desk as well. Now, a lot of you may have noticed that my speakers do not have mounts on them. And the reason for that is because I'm using clip speakers, because they are some of the best desktop speakers that you can get. I'm an audiophile. I used to mix music, and I do not want to give up my clip speakers. And they unfortunately are not able to screw into, but that's okay. I just have zip ties right now attached to this, and it's working great. I mean, unless I do some stupid shit, they're not falling off. They don't get in my way, even with the shifter. I have my other one set up just under my keyboard, and for those who are thinking this is a butt kicker, it's just a sub, but it's great. And yes, I did put a Mozo Racing sticker on there because I thought it was kind of sweet. Now, for anybody who wants to see the PC I'm working with right now, first I'm going to show you my cars because they're awesome. Right now, I have my S15 that my lovely lady gave to me for my birthday because she's awesome and I love her. Putting Hot Wheels in your PC does make you go faster. I don't make the rules. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. They just do. And that's guaranteed. I am currently using Kingston Fury Control 16 gigs of RAM and a 4060 Ti RTX graphics card with a Lightning Edge MSI motherboard with a AMD Ryzen 5, and it's working great. I mean, my buddy gave me this PC. It's one that he built. Shout out to you, Charles. You are an absolute legend. I love you. You're best friend I've ever had. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and yeah, back to the handbrake. I know most people, wonder why people get load cell handbrakes at all. Well, here's my response. Why would you want a flaccid penis for a handbrake when you can have it like the perfect adjustment range? But I digress. That's enough of that. That's about it for the setup. If you guys want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe or give this video a like. If there's any specific kinds of content you guys want to see from me in the future, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I've always wanted to make content and videos and just show my progression through sim racing. I've never had a chance to do this in the past. I kind of just work as a forklift driver right now at a warehouse. But this kind of gives me the chance to maybe do something else that I love. And just kind of see where it goes. We'll do more content of maybe different reviews on sim racing parts if the time comes. But I primarily want to focus on iRacing and just other fun content on games like CarX, Forza, Assetto Corsa, stuff with the guys, some of the friends. I want to make content for you guys, as somebody who, wants to be seen like everybody else. So, yeah, this has been Overtake. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.